Okay, quick vibe check. Your iced coffee's sweating, your skin is melting, and everyone on your feed is either crying in Croatia or passed out at a Taylor Swift concert. Meanwhile, you're stuck panic Googling DIY neck AC and pretending your apartment isn't slowly turning into a hot yoga studio. Movies are getting sequels we didn't ask for, the algorithm is in its flop era, and climate collapse is apparently an aesthetic now. It's sweaty, it's sassy, it's slightly unhinged, and we're reporting live from the breakdown. Welcome to Hot Takes and Cold Brew, your caffeinated recap of a summer that so far is mostly vibes and dehydration. Pour something cold, grab a fan, and emotionally hydrate. We're diving in.
Apocalypse and Avocados.
Welcome back, Doom Scrollers. It's hot, it's messy, and no one knows what month it is anymore. Welcome to the only midsummer recap that you need. Because honestly, if one person tells me to romanticize the chaos, I'll throw my iced coffee into the sun. Peter and Carissa is back with me today.
Wow.
She's recharged. She has consumed enough protein, and she is here to give us her take on summer so far.
I was a bitch, huh, when we were on vacation?
I wouldn't say that, but
I was so hungry the whole time.
she was very hungry, and she was asking for lots of chicken. She wanted the 6 rotisserie chickens every day.
Lots of protein.
I need the fucking protein.
This sounds really gross.
It does sound a bit, what's the word I'm looking for?
Gross.
Sure.
Sexual. Sensual.
Oh, God. So today we're going to talk about Barbieheimer fallout, sweaty celebs, concerts for therapy, and why it feels like everybody out there is in Europe right now. Or at least they're pretending.
So we're talking about white people on this episode.
That wasn't exactly where I was going with it, but I'm sure they will come up in some kind of negative light, especially if we talk about our little trip to Puerto Rico, which we will get to in a few minutes. But grab yourself something cold, slightly judgmental. Let's get going.
Sounds good.
I don't want rice and beans for a very long time.
Yeah.
Even though we just ate it yesterday. Again.
Yeah, but it tastes different. Tastes different.
Yeah, mom's food is the best.
Yeah. And that's not trying to fluff up her ego or anything. No, it is. It's better than pretty much everything we ate on the island.
Yeah.
The only thing that came close, in my opinion, was that one restaurant near where we were staying. Just not saying it to not like be promoting, but their rice and beans was really good. It tasted probably the closest to your family's rice and beans
That
I've
was
had.
that was the day I got that giant pork chop and I ate the entire plate.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
I was very impressed with that. I could not believe it.
I told you I needed protein. That's why I was a cunt.
Yeah, but you didn't need to eat one rack of my ribs.
Probably could have had 2 if they'd given it to me.
That would have been gelatinous.
Oh my goodness. There's so much to say about Puerto Rico, and we will definitely get to that. But let's start out a little bit by talking about summer blockbusters. So last year, at least I think it was last year, it might have been before that, we had Barbieheimer, well, Barbie and Oppenheimer that came out around the same time, and they were huge movies.
Starring white people.
Listen, that's not what I'm trying to talk about here. I'm trying to talk about the hype that was around them with the marketing and how it's mutated into other things that we haven't asked for, like a gritty Polly Pocket movie from Lena Dunham.
I'm not gonna watch that.
I
It looks
can't lie.
terrifying.
I can't lie. I kind of want to see it. I loved Polly Pocket when I was a kid.
How does
See,
that
you never
even
would've-
work?
You never
though?
would have known I was a lesbian. I played with G.I. Joes and Polly Pocket.
Oh, so you're bisexual.
A little bit.
No, how's it even work? Are they gonna be small? Are they? I think we've asked this before. Are they gonna be small or are they gonna be life size?
I have no
They're gonna
idea.
be like a kid playing with them.
I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to go somewhat around the way Barbie went, where it's like a
Awkward.
separate world and then they go to the real world or
Yeah, so it's
vice
like
versa.
like a kid playing with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird Barbie.
Oh my God. Weird Barbie was awesome.
She was the best one out of all of them.
Why is she always doing the splits?
Because that's the only move that Barbie can do. Her legs don't go in like the They go in a full extent. That's
Well,
it.
Peter, in a callback to a previous episode, what kind of moves would Clip Barbie do?
Oh God. What kind of moves? Her hand would rub a no-no area.
Oh my god.
She would make lots of noises.
Jesus. She'd be making those noises in a split.
Yes, exactly.
Would she be able to do splits both ways, like this way and this way?
Yeah, full-on cooter slam both ways. Slam to the floor.
I feel like Weird Barbie was a hooker.
I mean, they drew her eyebrows on okay in that movie.
She actually is Clip Barbie, I'm thinking.
She's a lesbian in real life, the actress. who
Oh, I
played
know.
her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kate McKinnon,
Yeah.
right? She is.
She's massive, too.
Is she really tall?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why her fucking legs stretch the whole wall in the Barbie house.
They did.
I thought that was just like special effects or something.
No, she's really tall.
I had no idea.
She was in Ghostbusters, too, the remake with Melissa McCarthy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Melissa
Oh,
McCarthy
yeah.
is tiny, too.
I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I actually thought it was really funny.
It was. A lot of people have some issues with Melissa McCarthy. I think she's funny.
I think she's hysterical.
I thought she was hilarious in Gilmore Girls, so going all the way back to that.
Oh, she was funny there.
That's Sucky.
She was a
Yeah,
basket
I was
case.
trying to think of what her name was.
Yeah, the innkeeper chef thing.
She was a chef, yeah.
It was funny because I watched True Blood before I watched Gilmore Girls, so I always thought that Sookie was like such a strange name, and then I'm like, oh, it's not even the first time it's been on TV, on a show.
It's Sucky and then from True Blood. Suck it.
Okay.
I never watched True Blood.
Oh my god, Anna
It's
Paquin's
such a-
head is huge.
It's so good, but it is so sexually driven.
Yes, and Anna Paquin's head is huge.
Yeah,
There's
she sleeps with everyone.
No, I'm literally talking about the size of her dome.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying she sleeps with everyone on the show.
Yeah, she gets
Basically.
around.
I thought you were talking about getting head. I was very confused for a second.
Oh my god, you're definitely Peter's brother. Wow, sister. Peter's definitely your brother. That's what I was trying to say.
She has voices too.
Clearly.
Oh, yeah. I just don't talk about them.
They tell me to talk about them.
So, are there any movies or TV shows that are coming out, have just come out, that you are really excited about this summer?
I just binge watched the Queer Love Ultimatum
Oh,
season
boy.
2.
And how did you like that?
I'm disgusted. What a messy bunch of fucking dykes. I can't. Everybody was sleeping with everybody. Everybody ended up getting engaged. What the fuck is wrong with society?
It was a lesbian show. Didn't you expect the U-Hauls?
I did, but I didn't. One of the U-Hauls, okay, in this trial marriage, one of them was in a 10-year relationship with the partner that they came with. The other one was in like a 1.5-year relationship with the most manipulative person I have ever seen in my life. And the two of them both said to each other that they fell in love, yet they left with the person they originally came with. Can you explain that to me? I don't understand.
Do you feel like, as a lesbian who has now gotten into your 30s, do you feel like that's something that commonly happens in the lesbian community?
I feel like women are just generally, I think they're afraid to be alone. A lot of women are afraid to just do things by themselves, or they're very insecure and they don't even realize it. So that's part of it, I think, especially in the show. It made me think a lot about, damn, like, I must be pretty damn strong because I'm doing shit all by myself, and I have been for a little bit now. But it's sad that people feel like they have to settle.
I see what you're saying.
I don't think you need to settle.
No, you can have steak and potatoes.
That's right.
You can have steak and seafood.
Yeah.
You can have all the protein.
I think a lot of people have gotten to that point. I don't think it's just women that they don't want to be alone. And I think that's something that the gay community needs to learn too, is that the hookups eventually will lose their luster and
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
will be alone,
Right.
as morbid as that sounds, and your skin will sag and you will not be the tight little twink that you used to be. And at that point, you're going to be limited to the amount of people that are going to want you because you got around.
Right.
That's what the the song Sam Smith really got big with was about having a hookup. I know it's not love, but this is what I need at the moment. And eventually you're not going to be everyone's cup of tea. Or even if you get older and someone likes you for being older, there's going to be a period in between where you may not be what everyone's looking for. No one's always going to have everyone wanting them, and you have to look for something deeper than that at some point.
Yeah, not in the ass.
Not a bigger D. That's not what I was talking about.
Deeper.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel you just get to a point in life where you want to settle down. You figure out exactly what it is you want and why you did all the stupid things in your 20s.
Yeah, definitely.
And why you dated all the people that you did. You learned lessons from them. And it's as much as you don't want to hear it in your 20s, in your 30s, you just fucking figure it out.
Yeah, that's very true.
Oh,
What
you were
about
looking
you?
for me?
I was waiting for him to say something catty.
Say something about that, or if you don't have anything for that, do you have any movies, shows you're looking forward to coming out that have just come out along those lines?
I'm interested in watching The Sandman. That was a really good show. It was weird and annoying that it ended so abruptly, and the new season's out, so I'm excited for that. We binged Squid Games when we were on vacation, so
Yes, with your mom, that was really good.
it
Well,
was, except for the ending.
Yeah, I was gonna say until the end.
But you also, I've told you guys, you need to expect that with K-dramas, that they're always an unexpected ending, and most of them are not good.
It was great up until the last, 30 minutes?
Yeah, mom doesn't like hearing go anymore.
It sounded like you were talking about something. Never mind. We're not going to go there.
No, it was, if you watch the show, the very first game that they play when they get brought to the island is red light, green light.
Yeah.
And the big robot girl, it has like sensors in her eyes, and if they don't stop, they shoot them. So when she turns around, they're supposed to stop. So that's red light. And when she turns around, she goes, go, and they're supposed to be running. So mom doesn't like that sound anymore because it reminds her of Squid Game.
Yeah.
She was really mad with the ending. It was pretty bad.
You guys were all mad with the ending.
Yeah, I was not happy about
I
it.
remember you all stomping out of the living room on vacation, pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was pissed. One thing that I am excited about / I enjoyed was the Poop Cruise documentary, the Trainwreck one.
I don't know how we've gone on so many cruises and we didn't see this.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the Trainwreck Poop Cruise documentary. I'm looking forward to the other Trainwreck documentaries that are going to be coming out. I think those will be really interesting. I know they have one about the Real Project X party. There was another one that I saw that I thought, the American Apparel one. Yeah, that one seems really interesting.
Oh, I didn't see the previews for that.
That one, side note, leads me to something that I would love to do as a topic for the podcast. One thing that I'm really excited about and that we've already watched a little bit of is the Trainwreck documentaries that are coming out or have started coming out. The Poop Cruise one was hilarious. It was terrible, but it was also hilarious the way they did it. So I'm excited to see the other ones. I know they have the Project X one, the Real Project X story.
I was surprised to find out that was in England.
It was in England?
They all had English accents.
I didn't even realize that. I know that it was
didn't know that.
actually a girl's birthday party that said 350,000 uninvited guests RSVP'd to.
Oh my God.
That's
crazy.
terrible.
Can you imagine?
I don't want to imagine. That must smell terrible.
That's like
Oh
a
my
high
God.
school party where you invite a few friends and then everybody's like, so-and-so's parents aren't home and the whole fucking high school's at your house.
I
Yup.
thought she was saying like one high school.
No, it's the whole city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did it, and when they did the movie, it was like LA or something.
That's
Yeah, I want to say
crazy.
that's where it was. I don't know.
They put the car in the pool and everything.
That's awful.
So there's another big trend going on right now, and that is concerts as a coping mechanism to everything that's going on in the world, really. Because it's not just in the United States. There's, as we've talked about in other episodes, there's things going on in the Middle East. There's things going on in Ukraine. There are protests in Europe. there's a lot going on in the world. We're not unaware of that, and we know that entertainment is a form of coping. What is a concert you would absolutely love to go to?
That's hard. There's too many people. I wouldn't like to go on any of them right now because of the cost of the fucking ticket.
Okay, so how about this? Hypothetical situation. You get to choose 3 artists to see in concert together. They're each going to do a full set for the concert. 3 people, no cost. Who would it be? Let's go.
I'd go see Audrey Hobart, although I don't think she has 10 songs, so she can't really do a concert. It'd be the shortest concert ever.
She could do covers, I guess.
Yeah, I think I would like to see Hayley Williams if she was by herself. I'd like to see her do just a acoustic or one woman show. That would be great. Obviously want to see Gaga, but I don't want to be crammed in with a million other people. I don't know. I like Chaperone's voice, and I feel like everyone is expecting us to say something like that, but I just don't like her as a person, so I can't justify giving her money to go to her concert.
I can see what you're saying. What about you, Carissa?
Definitely Bad Bunny, which I'm sure you guys knew I would say that.
God, I'm so sick of hearing his voice.
Bad Bunny, bye, bye, bye. That's all we heard in Puerto Rico.
I know.
Also, Jelly Roll. I just like his music, and I can feel it in my soul when he sings. It's unbelievable, and I've heard live. He's incredible.
The fact
Who
that he sounds like a
else?
sweet, not like makes no never mind to you. I
Like-
want a jelly roll.
I like Jelly Rolls. He probably sells them at his concert.
I mean,
Who
that would be
knows?
good
I mean,
marketing.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it is. And definitely Eminem. He's been around since I was a kid, and he's still putting out bangers, so I think he'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
That could
can
be
see that.
interesting.
I could see that. I think that Eminem has come quite a long way as a person. I can remember when he first came out and some of the opinions he had to where he is now and things that he's said. He's definitely grown a lot as a person.
Yeah.
Didn't his son Elton John and his husband matching gold cock rings?
I don't know.
I think that may be accurate.
He sent them something, but I don't remember what.
It was either him or Ed Sheeran. I know Ed Sheeran and Elton John send each other like phallic statues and stuff.
That's funny.
So it could have been him, but I do feel like I was told that Eminem did that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Eminem sent him them matching gold cock rings.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
If I had to pick 3 artists to see in concert this summer, now this would never happen because the artists are so vastly different, but I would pick Kesha. Actually, I take my previous statement back. Kesha, Lemon, and Lola Young.
Lola Young?
That's her name, right?
Lola.
Lola.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said Lily.
No, Lola.
Yeah.
Those 3 could actually.
1
work
and
together.
3 would be great. The middle one is just an obsession, and I don't think she's as amazing as you think she is.
I want to see if she's good live. Okay, I'll swap her out then to make it more mainstream. I would go with probably Gracie Abrams.
Okay, yeah, that one's a good one. Lemon is just weird.
I love
a
Lemon.
Drag queen, Carissa.
Okay.
Drag queen.
I was over here. Yeah, you could
There-
see me
There
confused.
is a male artist named Lemon as well, so yeah.
Yeah, but that
Not the
wasn't
same
who
person.
you're talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna say not the same person.
Yeah, that would be an interesting concert.
They would be interesting. All of them are very different.
Yeah.
Oh, I can take mine back. I would like to see Olivia Rodrigo. I've heard that she's awful live.
He wants to see if she's terrible.
It's hard because when you sing something that sounds so far in the past, like you sing with the voice of an 80s rocker, and then you're on stage and your singing voice and your speaking voice are completely different. And then you're on stage and you're this little teeny Gen Z Brazilian girl, and you sound like the whitest Californian chick when she speaks. And then she has that, what do you call that? That like Alanis Morissette, when you alter the words when the word sounds different when they're singing it. It's like,
I mean, you can't understand it.
no,
Almost,
you can,
or-
but it sounds crazy that you would say it that way. I don't know.
Okay. I know what you're saying.
But just to make the song flow, you change the way that it sounds. And she can't do it live, allegedly. That's what everyone's saying.
Oh, okay.
I just want to see if she falls on her face. She did fall through the stage.
Oh my God, I saw that.
What? Really?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
saw
they
that.
forgot to, I guess she like pops out of the stage at one point with like a trampoline, something, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they never closed the thing. So she was running. She's like a high energy performer. She fell right through the hole in the
Oh
stage.
my God. That's embarrassing.
Hey, Taylor Swift ate shit on the stage a bunch of times.
That-
Beyonce did too. She
Yeah.
fell downstairs.
I remember Beyonce falling down the stairs.
There was not a concert, but Jennifer Lawrence, I believe it was, fell walking up the stairs at an award show.
Yeah. That the Oscars, Emmys, I can't remember.
I was gonna say it was the Oscars, but I wasn't sure if that was right, so I didn't. I just said an award show.
She tripped on her dress.
Didn't she laugh about it too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was really. She seems like she's very cool. I've heard she's a bitch though.
Everyone says blonde people are bitches.
I don't know. She
I don't
seems
know.
like she's hilarious.
She
in real
seems like the
life.
ultimate stoner.
Yeah,
I think she's very chill and humble.
that's what the vibe I get from her. I don't know. I'm off topic again, but the reason I bring it up is because it feels like everybody is the concert thing is because it feels like everyone is seeing somebody live this summer, and honestly, I'm not. So I have a little bit of FOMO. I feel like I'm missing out on therapy. I have to talk to my therapist about it. I'm going to book an emergency session. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on spending tons of money to see artists out there scream singing in 94-degree weather with thousands of other people sweating on you?
It's miserable. I've done it. It's fun in the moment if the performer is really good. Like I saw Ludacris at the Big E last year, and he was really good. He was high performance, but I hate that they only do like a clip of the song. It is the Big E, so you can't expect them to do the whole song. But it was so fucking hot and disgusting, and people just kept squeezing through to the point where we put a duffel bag and sweatshirts on the ground in front of us, and anybody that tried to walk through, I said, "Oh, be careful for the baby."
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And then people started going behind us, which I was like, thank God, because we were in the standing part. We didn't have seats.
Gotcha.
We had like stage standing seats or whatever the heck they're called. But
I think
it's
oh,
hot.
sorry.
It's hot and it's disgusting. And you sweat balls, literally.
And like you said, if they're not a high energy performer or not a really good performer, you're not really going to enjoy yourself.
No, for sure. I went to see Nelly there too, and Nelly was so bad that I left.
Oh,
I think people are doing that for therapeutic reasons, but it's so expensive. Like you can just, I know. Should you pay thousands of dollars to see your artist for one night, or take those thousands of dollars and go on vacation for an entire week?
I agree with you. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see some people live, but at the same time, if I can get a whole trip for that. I
Right.
feel-
All that you pay, like I know that Taylor Swift tickets, if you want front row, they go for $5,300. That's an entire week of vacation plus. That's like White Lotus vacation for one person.
Yeah.
You know that I know somebody who went to see Taylor Swift in Europe because it was cheaper to
Yeah.
book a trip to Europe.
I've
go
heard
see her
stories
there.
like that online, or like seen people say stuff like that online.
Yeah. And she told me she did it, number one, because it was cheaper. And two, it ended up being a vacation for her and her boyfriend because he hates Taylor Swift. So he said, you can go to the concert by yourself. I'll just find something to do.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of people go and do the European tours because it's cheaper. They can actually follow them through all the countries
Yeah.
rather than the one frigging show that you get here and you're pressed in with someone's fucking humidities on your back.
Yeah, that's not a good time.
Now, and it smells like ass and fucking ball sweat in the
Ugh.
arena. And then somebody lights up a fucking joint that they shouldn't. And now you just added that other smell. And it's
And then you got drunk people and there's people puking and yeah.
Yep.
Can we talk about that before we move on from this? Listen, I am a weed smoker. why do people think it is okay to light up in a concert venue? I can get it if you're outside, like to an extent, I can get it, but you still need to be respectful of the fact that some people there don't want to be around the smoke. But indoors, you should not be smoking a joint, a blunt, a bong, anything indoors at a concert.
I agree.
Like, you shouldn't be smoking at all. Like, you shouldn't be on fire.
Yeah. You shouldn't be smoking cigarettes either. Or vaping, for that matter.
Or lighting the person next to you on fire.
As much as I would love to hit my vape when we're at like a drag show or a concert, I don't do it.
No, it's privilege is what it is. People have become entitled and they're disgusting. And the excuse that everybody uses, I paid for my ticket just like everybody else. Yeah, I didn't pay to get secondhand smoke cancer.
Right.
That is a great segue into what I want to talk about next. I want to talk about, one, the just like heat wave meltdown that has been going on recently, but
I blame white people.
I was going to say, let's talk about what we experienced when we were in Puerto Rico. And on top of the weather, let's talk about what it was like for you guys seeing Puerto Rico through the years, from being young going to going as teenagers, adults, and now the last time we went.
This is a very broad topic.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you
Specific.
like go start wherever you wanted to start.
Let's start with how fucking hot it was.
Oh, yeah, as people that have like really overactive sweat glands, it was a bit of a nightmare when it came to the actual sweating, but it felt so much hotter than what I remember as a kid.
I actually didn't think it was that bad this time around, but there were a couple days that were super, super hot, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe
you
it's just
also
me.
tan. I actually got a tan, which doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So it must be someone turned up the fucking oven.
I didn't want to sit directly in the sun, though. It was
Yeah.
too hot for that. The shade was where it was at, but I even tanned in the shade, so that tells you something.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
a lot of color.
As far as things that have changed, our parents come from two of the major cities on the island. So it's just more developed than when we were kids. Like, they have Burger Kings and Pizza Huts and stuff, which is terrible. The culture kind of has died where they're from.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot more people, when we were younger, you would have to go in places and you would speak Spanish. I did speak Spanish, but if some of the people noticed that we were from the States, they would just start speaking English. That didn't happen when we were kids at all.
Well-
Yeah, almost no one spoke English.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when we went down there the last time and we were at Wendy's, and your partner at the time, Carissa, and I went to order, and we had asked you guys how to say what we wanted in Spanish. And as soon as the cat at the cash register realized that we were English speaking, she like ran off to get her manager who could speak to us in English. And it was like, oh shit, this is not very common then. And she doesn't want there to be any misunderstanding between us. I understood why, but it was clear that this time around, a lot more people were speaking English.
Oh, yeah.
The gentrification has definitely set in down there. It's very disgusting to see how much it's catered to the colonizers. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to blame a specific ethnic group. But yeah, a lot of things have changed. The infrastructure has changed. There's a lot more highways than I
Mhm.
remember. There's a lot more developments than I remember. And it,
Malls.
yeah.
There were more malls than I remember there ever being.
Yeah. Culture, the Puerto Rican culture is next to non-existent where our family is from. But when we went further into the island, when we went almost to the West Coast, it was still very much alive. But it's sad to see that the coastlines lack what we used to see, what we were used to.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people have just moved in and they've taken over and pushed out the natives, and they forget. It's very much like Hawaii.
And that's why Bad Bunny wrote that song.
They
don't know
forget
if you've
that
heard
it's
it.
the local people and the culture that makes it so special and so enjoyable. You can't push that out or diminish it and still have the same place. It's going to change. It's no longer going to be what you fell in love with.
Right, exactly. But yeah, Bad Bunny did write a song about that. I don't know if you guys have heard it. I think it's called Hawaii, actually. And it talks about how Puerto Rico is eventually going to turn into Hawaii and become part of the United States or overrun by Americans, essentially. And he talks about how he doesn't want our culture or our people to lose that.
I think that Puerto Rico needs to stand firm on this and go back to Spain. That's my 2 cents on it. They need to realize that the only way they're going to move forward is to get rid of everything that's essentially poisoning the island right now.
Agreed.
It's still beautiful, and I would recommend anybody go visit and leave, go back home. Don't stay. But
Unless you're Puerto Rican.
yeah, unless the island actually means what it means to the locals. People that grew up there, they're born there, they have such pride in who they are and the food and the culture. And to see it being stomped out by these people coming in and building these multi-million-dollar homes, and they're building these Starbucks and
Or the taco places. How
Yeah.
many taco places did we see?
So many taco places.
pizza fucking places, and that's just
Chinese
not,
restaurants.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not Puerto Rican culture. It's not the custom. You are killing an ethnic group.
I
Right.
want to talk about something for a minute. Oh my God, imagine if this person listened. Whatever. Spiraling. When we were in Luquillo,
Mm-hmm.
Peter and I were waiting for some food. He was up at one of the counters getting something, and I was sitting at the table. Your mom had gone back to meet you, and I overheard this white gentleman telling the group of people he was with about the food that the
Oh,
restaurant
God.
they were at was offering. And the first thing he says is, "You've got your empanadas, coconut ones, and regular ones." And I'm like, talking about arepas?
Yeah, it was talking about arepas, and
We
then
called them empanadas.
yeah,
Mhm.
Oh, Lord, okay.
And then he said, "And you've got your taquitos. This one has crab and this one has beef." I'm like, those are not taquitos.
Taquitos are Mexican.
Yeah.
I was like, first of all, Puerto Rican people do not make taquitos. That's not a Puerto Rican dish. They have their own dishes with their own names.
and on the East Coast there are not empanadas; they are
Pastelillos.
Which I believe is what he was talking
Yeah.
about with the taquitos.
Oh my gosh.
And then he went like real crazy. He started talking about the acapulcas,
Yeah.
and he said that was juca and cornbread.
What the hell?
it's not even close to what it is.
And then, and I do not remember the name of it, but he said something was basically a corn dog with cheese in it and no
Oh.
meat. Yes, that's what it is. I can never remember that name.
Oh my.
They're little cornbread things with cheese. They're not cornbread; they're cornmeal.
That one, at least he
Right.
was a little closer, but still.
There's no meat. It's
Dude.
cheese.
Right. It's not a corn dog.
It's like a cornmeal mozzarella stick.
I was
Yeah.
the
That's
whole
what it
time
is.
I'm thinking to myself, if these people order any of this stuff you just talked about, they're going to probably be disappointed because it's not what they're expecting. Not that it wouldn't be good. I'm sure whatever they ordered would be delicious, but you described everything wrong.
It's not anything you said.
Yeah. How are you gonna come down and you're gonna tell people what food is when you don't even know what it is?
In one of them, he's like, "This is one of my favorite things." Oh, the potato ball.
Oh, rellenos.
He was like, "This is one of my favorite things," but he didn't even know that it was potato.
Now, some of
Oh
them
my
are made
God.
with juca, but it's not common.
No, it's not.
They make them with pana too. Those are
Those are
really
good.
good.
That sounds amazing, to be completely honest.
Why was he telling everybody? Why didn't
He
he
had a
ask?
tour group.
Oh, he was giving a.
Yeah, he was a tour guide.
He was a tour guide, and he. Okay, never. I'm gonna just shut up.
No, Spiral, please.
What the fuck? Why is a white guy fucking touring people in Puerto Rico? I'm very upset. I'm very fucking upset. Who the fuck paid him?
Oh my God, I love it.
The funny thing is, a lot of people in the group weren't white.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if
I don't-
any of them knew what it actually was that they were looking at.
A lot of
Who the
pe-
fuck hired him? He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
But he went to like the worst kiosk on the frigging strip.
Yeah, because he knew it was going to taste like shit anyways.
He
Okay,
went to the one or
done.
like booth 2 or 3 on there, and it's not like the food is bad, but there is the 50 restaurants on there.
We
Yeah.
ate at some good ones.
We
while
need to
were
find out who
there.
hired him so they can fucking fire him. I'm so mad. I didn't know he worked there. I thought he was just like with a group of people telling them something.
No, he was the guide.
It was terrible.
He was a bad guide, a
Yeah,
bad
it's-
fucking guide. Very bad. I'm upset.
The funny thing is he had a lot of Hispanics.
I'm going to
in the
write a
group.
letter.
I
I'm gonna
didn't
write a
even really
letter.
see who was with him. I was
Yeah.
just listening because I knew that if I looked over there and someone caught my face, they'd know that I was eavesdropping.
No, he had a lot of Hispanics with him, like a lot of Central Americans.
I'm writing a letter. I've had enough of this shit.
All right. Let's talk a little bit about when we were in San Juan and the cruise ships that were in
God.
port and what that was like. And how did you feel about the etiquette that visitors had towards the locals as far as like crossing the road and stuff like that along those lines?
It was like entitlement,
Mm.
which I don't like at all.
Let's say it was a bunch of Raisinets that were like squeezed into with dental floss. Walking around. Okay, let's be inclusive. A bunch of Raisinets and then yogurt covered raisins that were just walking around treating the people like shit. You get off and they're like, oh, I'm the customer here, so you do what I want, and treating our people like slaves. Just rude.
It really pisses me off that people get off cruise ships and just assume, oh, I'm getting off here. It must be poor.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not fucking
I never
poor.
thought of it like
It's
I never thought
not.
of it like that, but I think you're right. A lot of them, I think that's how a lot of people do view it.
Somebody mentioned that to me recently, and it really irked my soul, and I didn't say anything. And I was just like, you have no idea. Like in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, we're not fucking haggling you when you
Right.
get off of the ship.
Oh.
We're out there trying to sell our arts and crafts. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you move on. If you want to bargain, then we'll bargain.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
don't just assume that because you're getting off a cruise ship, the place that you're stopping is poor. Because
And-
it's not always the case.
And
Right.
also, don't assume that just because there are people out there selling their goods that they've made, that that means that they are poor or that
Mhm.
the country is poor. That is a very common way for other countries to work, to have goods that you make, to go out and move around and sell them, because a lot of people can't afford to buy a fixed location for people to continue to come to. So they move around. They go to where the people are going to be, where they're going to make the sales. It's not about begging you.
Right, exactly.
I think people need to also realize that when you don't like something food wise, it is extremely disrespectful in our culture to spit it out or
Ooh,
to
yeah.
make a disgusted face for it. It's offensive. And if you can't be an adult long enough to maybe remove yourself from the table and go to the bathroom so the other person doesn't have to feel self-conscious about their food, and just stop being a fucking asshole. That's
Yes.
it.
Yeah,
You're
that
not-
really irks my soul.
Your money does not entitle you to act a certain way around somebody in their home country.
I completely agree. And another thing that I think specifically white people need to do better about is understanding that you can love a place, but it is not yours.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It is the people of that country, that city, that island, wherever it is that you love, that is their place. You can love it, you can support it, you can contribute to it, but don't ever think that it's yours in some way.
Right.
I love going to Puerto Rico, but I don't think it's my island. I think it's a place where I feel very much at home. But again, I feel at home. It's not my home.
Right.
It's someone, if you're not a native to somewhere, you have to understand that those are those people's ancestral lands.
Yes.
Treat it with respect, because how would you like it if they came and they pissed on your fucking family's grave and traditions?
Right.
Exactly.
And don't push them out.
Right.
Absolutely.
I think that a lot of people in our country here would feel some sort of way if somebody came in and started taking a shit on their lawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Essentially what's happening. You go down there, you buy these frigging huge houses and yachts and everything. And by the way, don't pay taxes on them, because that's why a lot of the rich people move to the island, because they're exempt from taxes.
Yeah.
And you just like shit on the locals. Just don't even pay them to do your jobs. You bring in more fucking people from out of there to do jobs like scrape you and fucking wax your yacht and shit. And then just don't contribute to the economy at all. That's it. Sorry, I'm a little sour on that. I ran out of
No.
juice.
You should speak your mind. Speak your mind. Let's talk a little bit about the travel core aesthetic on social media, TikTok, Instagram. It feels like everyone is trying to make their summer vacation their whole personality. It feels like they're always trying to make it seem like their summer is packed full of things to do, whether it's festivals, concerts,
Car shows.
car
I've seen
shows,
a lot of those.
fairs, sporting events, all of these things. It's like they jam it down your throat.
Yeah, it's too much.
Do you think that is performative, or do you think that people are truly doing it? Do you think that they save pictures to post? What are your thoughts on just that trend?
They're not living in the moment. They're too busy recording everything going around them, and they're missing the actual experience. And it drives me absolutely insane when people do that. I sound like a bitter bitch today, but I don't really care.
You know what? We all have our days. I sound bitter most of the time.
I think what social media has taken away from a lot of people is realizing that your pictures and your experiences are just that. They're yours. Those are your memories. You don't need to share them with everybody else. And you don't need to document your entire life as if it's interesting, because it's not.
Right.
Yeah, I think you bring up a great point, because I can remember when pictures were something you kept in like photo albums, and you didn't necessarily show them to everybody. You pulled them out at a certain time. If you were telling a story about something, to show the person the picture that went along with it. And nowadays, there's no reason to show people pictures, it feels like, because everyone posts everything online, and most people have already seen it because of that.
That's a good point. I didn't think about it that way, but you're absolutely right. I still think it's funny that mom and dad still will pull out the home videos, the photo albums.
But those are things that you share with the people that you care about. It's not, your life isn't supposed to be documented.
Right. You don't need to document it. People are missing out.
You live behind the lens. You actually never get to see what's in front.
Right.
Yeah, I completely agree. Do you feel like there's a pressure put on you to, as I was saying before, make your summer your whole personality?
I feel like that's pressure you put on yourself.
Yeah. I could see that, because I don't feel pressured to do that.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, whatever, with social media.
I think a lot of people do it to make people jealous and envious of what they're doing, when really it is just you. It's you trying to validate your life.
To yourself,
Right.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
I must be doing something right because so-and-so is pissed off at me from posting that picture because I'm having a great time. You're not, though. You're just trying to make other people pissed off.
Right.
You're focused on everything else and not your vacation.
Right.
That's a good point. Okay. Hypothetical situation. You see this post online. There's a girl from your childhood. She's traveling to Paris, and it's captioned "Healing My Inner Child," but she's also posting about red wine for breakfast.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
She drunk at breakfast? What's happening? What is she really fucking healing with alcohol in the morning?
What is she healing in her childhood that was
Right.
so wrong? What child wants to go to Paris
Right.
immediately? Unless your parents are from France, what is that healing?
That's what I'm confused about. I don't know what she's saying.
That's where my head is. I'm like, if you're saying you're healing your inner child, I'm expecting you to be doing, if you're at Disney in Paris, that would be a different story. Then I'd be like, yeah, okay, you're healing your inner child. You're on a trip to Paris, and while you're there, you're healing your inner child.
Right.
There is nothing healing your inner child about just being in Paris and drinking red wine for breakfast.
Nothing says healing your inner child like eating a baguette.
On the topic of healing your inner child,
Croissant.
let's talk about one of Peter's favorite trends,
Oh, jeez.
the LaBooBoo.
Oh, fuck them. I really hate those things. I don't get them. I don't get it.
That's like fucking Furby. I never understood Furby either, and everybody liked that.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Furbies were
Stupid.
creepy.
They
People
were.
say they were demonic.
Yeah, I heard that too, that they would talk in the fucking closet at night on their own,
Mhm.
and they'd be shut off.
Not just them, the LaBooBoos. They're saying
What?
Yeah, they're saying
Throw them
that
out. Throw them all out.
they used to be banned in certain countries. That they actually started a black market for the LaBooBoos to bring them in. They were smuggling these fucking little things.
What if
in.
they're voodoo dolls?
They probably are, but I don't understand the trend. Like, why does everybody want them? They're just essentially a demon baby wrapped in a little rabbit or something.
It sounds like a voodoo doll.
But did you notice, like, they talk about the fake ones and stuff, and the fake ones are, you can tell that they're fake by how far their ears are apart on their head.
Are you kidding?
Well,
Yeah.
There's another set of fake ones where the teeth go in the opposite direction.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Where-
Have you seen these?
No.
Well,
Are they
we s-
little monsters? They sound like little monsters.
There was a box of one of the knockoff ones at that gas station we went into in Puerto Rico where you got the
Oh,
Maltas
that's
for
right.
us.
You did point that out to me.
Yeah.
His teeth were probably backwards.
Probably. I actually think
Kind of cute.
that is the one with the backwards teeth because there's someone that I follow on we follow on our podcast Instagram that posted about them. And I'm pretty sure that was the same box that they had pulled the LaBooBoo out of.
Really?
They're essentially the same thing in 50 fucking shades of asshole.
50 Shades
It's the
of
same
Asshole.
thing. It's just why are they're just different color little onesies? I don't understand.
Yes, and people buy packs of them, like packs
Why?
of 12, 6.
See how much the pack is down here?
That one's kind of cute. I like the little rainbow
And then-
Look at the
eyes.
pack.
It's like those little mini foods with the faces that was it your ex-girlfriend or her kids used to get you, one or the other.
Oh, the mini foods.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's like those where you don't know what one you're getting out of the package until you open it.
Oh, yeah, but that's not as fun. The little foods are different foods.
Yes. But with this one, they all try to like manifest what they're going to get. And it's hilarious when
Oh,
they don't get the one that they're
So this
they're
is
hoping
a
for.
new thing.
Mm.
Oh God, let's manifest. This is like Beanie Babies all over again, except Beanie Babies were different animals.
And you could pick which one you wanted.
Yeah, you didn't have to guess. It wasn't a fucking mystery.
I'm going to manifest a little dark chocolate furry to come out of this
Oh my
package.
God.
That's what it is. They're just opening package of furries.
Yeah.
Mini
yeah.
furries.
They look like the monsters from that book we read as a kid that they made a movie out of
Oh,
not too long
yeah.
ago. That's what
Where
they
the
look
wild
like.
things are.
Yes, that's
Wow.
exactly what they look like.
Yeah.
That's where you stole it from, you fucking asshole. Fuck
LaBooBoo.
you, LaBooBoo. Fuck you.
And they all scream it too, like when they open. LaBooBoo.
I'm leaving.
I watched Nikki tutorials do it. She's like, I wasn't on the LaBooBoo trend. I didn't really get it. But now I bought a pack and I understand. And if you know, you know. And I'm like, okay.
I don't know.
You
I
just-
don't know and I don't want to. And second off, why did you spend 440 euros on a fucking 6-pack of LaBooBoo?
It's ridiculous.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
He just showed me 550 American dollars.
Yeah, no thanks. We're gonna change the topic here. We're gonna pivot to news. Let's quickly talk about some of the news that's been going on in recent weeks. Did you guys know that there's actually a potential EU TikTok ban?
You just
Mhm.
told me last night.
No, I didn't know.
Yeah, apparently TikTok's ongoing privacy and legal issues in the in the EU, sorry, are sending creators into panic mode, similar to what's going on in the US. Also, I found out that in the US, the TikTok will be banned as of March 2006. It will no longer work.
2006? 2006?
Yeah, 2026. Thank you. It will no longer work. And as of September of this year, they're going to be putting out a US only type version. It's going to be called like M or M2, something along those lines. And they're going to ask you to convert all of or offer you the option to convert all your data over. Don't do it unless you want the government to have access to it, because it's being run by some company, I believe Oculus, something like that.
Meta.
Okay, I was gonna say Peter, I think, said it was Meta, and we know that they work closely with our administration, and they won't be able to get your TikTok data unless you convert over to it. So don't do it if you don't want them to have it.
Yeah,
If you
I'm not
do,
doing
then
that.
whatever.
That's crazy.
So this is essentially a religion now.
Yeah.
You're converting.
That's ridiculous.
My God.
I don't use TikTok very much anymore. After they said they were going to get rid of it at the beginning of the year, it just fell off.
Yeah, but you do it and you're like, okay, they're going to ban this. And you're like, I really didn't need this in my life.
Yeah, exactly.
All these creators that were on there crying and shit. Oh, it's going away. How am I going to make a living? I don't know, like a fucking desk job like the rest of us.
Yeah.
No life skills other than doing these ridiculous dances. Anyway, sorry, I digress.
No, you're fine. So, on the topic we mentioned earlier about how hot it was in Puerto Rico, a lot of the world was experiencing heat waves.
Yeah, it was very hot in Massachusetts. It's actually still hot. It's not as bad, but yeah.
No, I'm still getting titty sweat today.
That's called fat sweats.
No, that's called titty sweats. Shit is laying on top of each other. Got that smiley face and the sweat and the shirt.
Yeah, the weather was miserable, I heard,
Yeah,
while we were gone.
there were heat waves across the US and Europe that had cities literally melting. In Texas, there was actually, the ocean was boiling.
No way.
Is that a clam boil? If a bunch of women get in the ocean.
You knew he was going to go there.
I had a feeling. Yeah, and can we also talk about Hurricane Beryl, which I believe came on the early July?
July 4th, was it?
The Category 4 hurricane, early July. I'm not sure if it was July 4th, but I know that July 4th is when they had that flooding in Texas.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That was absolutely tragic. That I feel terrible for all of those people, all of their families.
Yeah.
That could have been prevented,
Yes.
and it should have been prevented.
Mm-hmm.
That state is a major factor as to why it's not, though.
I agree.
With all their electoral points, they elected someone that didn't protect them. Shocker.
Yeah.
It's just, Texas is like the California for the Democrats. So you always assume that Texas is going to go red and that California is going to go blue. But Texas fucked themselves royally in this. It's sad. It's a tragic event. But the fact that it could have been prevented makes it worse.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree. It's sad that people lives were the price that have to be paid for costs to be cut.
Yeah, I agree.
What are you doing with those pliers?
What is happening right now?
They told me to take this.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm just kidding.
It's the fucking voices again.
Yeah,
Sean.
I gotta entertain
can't.
them. Let's play a game quickly. I want your hot takes. I'm gonna give you
Okay.
each a prompt. I'm gonna give you a prompt, and I want each of you to give me your hot take on it. And yeah, and at the end, someone may win a prize.
I'm taking the pliers away from him. Just saying.
So, you get just a few seconds to answer whether or not you think that what I present to you is a good idea or a bad idea. I don't just tell me good idea or bad idea, tell me like your first thought about it.
Okay.
Barbie 2, good idea, bad idea.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's awful.
They already
Hi, Barbie.
they already had the storyline for the first one. It made perfect sense. It had a nice closing. Please don't make another one.
Yeah, I agree.
Made me feel weird. It really did.
Hi, Bobby.
It's not even that. She was just so perky and weird, and it's just. And when she walked out of the shower, that didn't even shower her
I know, that was funny.
with the frigging the feet. They were going
Right.
out.
Oh, yeah, the feet creep me out a little bit. How about Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter?
Fuck her. Awful song.
I don't think I know that song. Oh, yeah, okay. I do know that song.
That fucking thing.
It's all right. I like it.
She's a whore.
Instagram dumps or TikToks this summer? That's not really I can't really answer that.
I think people need to stop doing it, period.
It's-
It makes me want to take an emotional shit in the toilet.
When they do the Instagram dumps?
When you look at somebody's Instagram or their Snapchat and you click it, and at the very top, it has those little dotted line, and there's 50 more fucking pictures, and you click it and it doesn't move.
Oh my
Until
God,
you've
it's
done, like, 10.
obnoxious. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God. Yeah. Then there's the Instagrams that are like that too. I
Don't
forgot
fucking
about
do that. Don't do that.
It's like a loading bar, and it's them. If you did the book where you draw the same picture, just slightly moving.
I hate when people do that. It makes me want to gouge my eyes out. Because I'm like, now I really don't want to see what you did because you
Yeah.
clearly recorded the entire experience, which is fucking obnoxious. Just don't. Please fucking don't.
Yeah.
I'm over here twitching. So upset I am.
All right. I got a question for you guys. What is your summer aesthetic breakdown? Is it a color, a snack, a TikTok sound, a weather event?
Humidity.
His is the humidity song from TikTok.
Yeah. It's been hot as shit.
Yeah.
Mine would be one of those not freak because it happens a lot, but those like random rainstorms with the sun out and like that you get in Puerto Rico
Yeah.
where it just torrential downpours, but the sun is shining bright. That's me smiling but crying all at the same time.
And then you get the rainbow. That's
Yes.
me.
I guess I'm the dark cloud.
All right.
I think they're called aguaceros.
The rainstorms?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. You learn something new every day. One last question for you guys. Europe girl summer or sad girl summer? What are you leaning more towards yourself this year?
Europe girl summer.
Yeah. Considering we made our big announcement that we're leaving, I'm gonna go Euro Girl Summer.
Yeah, I'm going the same. We have a winner of the saltiest bitch around. That would be Peter. Your prize is a reusable fan and the emotional satisfaction that you are salty and sometimes more right.
Oh, well,
Good thing I took the pliers away before you gave him that award.
no one was gonna lose any teeth today.
But you know he was thinking it because he just said it. So
Yeah, he clearly had a plan for them.
he did.
hmm So before we close, do you guys have anything that you'd like to add? Anything that you want to talk about or tell our listeners?
We're sorry that we weren't able to release the episode last Thursday.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. We are.
We were moving. It was painful.
It was the most painful moving experience of my entire life.
And it wasn't even her house.
Right.
We will probably do an episode all about it.
Yeah. We're sorry we couldn't release it. We were all in a lot of pain
For
lying
days.
around for days. When you need to Marie Kondo your fucking house, because apparently when we did it for the showing, we didn't take enough out.
Mhm.
We didn't know that we were going to have 3 15-foot box truck full.
It was a bad time. A
Yeah.
real bad fucking time.
It took much longer than expected.
Yes. So that's why we didn't release the episode. We will try and catch up on that. However, we do want to make an announcement that our next episode will be our 30th episode of Apocalypse and Avocados, and we might do something special
Yeah,
to make it up to you.
definitely. And we are going to try to put out some more mini episodes to just give you guys some more content. We know that everyone is craving another fitness or wellness type episode from Carissa's. And so we're going to work on that and some other things like the gag order and more avocados abroad with some interviews from people on them.
And if there's anything that you guys want to hear about in particular, or hear us just rant about or talk about, let us know. Send us a message. Send us an email. You know how to find us. We're on all socials.
Absolutely.
Send us a text. I'm sick of fucking shit being quiet. So getting the random frigging person getting in your inbox and then dead radio silence for like a day.
And I'm
Well-
not taking any more vacations. I'm back.
She's back. And we're here. We're living together currently. So
For the time being, yes. Until they leave me.
well, there's no excuses. But with that said, this summer has already been unhinged in all the right and wrong ways. Whether you're sweating in a crowd at a concert, spiraling in a heat wave, or fake planning your escape to Italy, you're not alone. We're right there with you. Slightly burnt, very online, caffeinated, and crying. Until next time, stay cool, or at least emotionally hydrated. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to Apocalypse and Avocados. If you laughed, cringed, or yelled same at any point, do us a favor. Hit follow or subscribe on your favorite podcast app so you never have to miss an episode. If you really want to make our day, share this episode with a friend or three who need some chaos and avocado energy in their life. Don't forget to follow us on socials for behind the scenes rants, memes, and questionable life advice. You'll find us everywhere at Apocalypse and Avocados. Seriously, your support keeps us going and might even save us from being replaced by podcasting robots. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next time.